Yo, what's going on, family? I'm back with another quick video. Listen, I'm gonna get right into it. I want to talk about that Jussie or Juicy or whatever the fuck his name is, Smollett, or whatever the fuck his name is, trying to rep for the motherfucking LGBTQ. Now, several things that I see with this dude. Okay, first of all, this motherfucker gonna sit up there and try to rep with the LGBTQ community. One thing that I have to say about the LGBTQ community is that you never could win with them. It's never ending. You know, these people have more rights than anybody that I know. First, they try to in on the Black Lives Matter. They try to put their struggles and their hardships in with the Black Lives Matter community. That was the first thing that I noticed that I had a problem with. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, you get all these things that, and all these rights that black people don't even get. You know, you have all these things that are in your favor to help you out. I mean, you have gay marriage now. You can basically do whatever it is that you want to do. But the problem that I have is you adding and including yourselves where you don't belong, and then trying to get play the victim and trying to sympathy from groups of people. And then once you get the sympathy, now you want to start making demands. And the LGBT community is more racist than any other group out there. They're the most bigoted and the most racist ass fucking group out there when you think about it. They demand that you accept them. They demand that you include them in, and that you are supposed to just deal with them in a manner that you may not necessarily want to deal with them. They're telling you how you're supposed to feel and how you're supposed to act and how you're supposed to treat them. My thing is, everybody deserves respect. Everybody deserves to be treated, well. But if you are a heterosexual and you do not agree with the gay agenda, that is your right. Just like it's your right to be gay if that's what you choose to be. But what I'm noticing is that a lot of gay people are discriminating against heterosexual people. This is the problem that I'm having. Why are heterosexual people having to defend themselves against gay people? Because they may not necessarily agree with what they're doing, or they don't want to be included in the agenda that the LGBTQ community has in plan. And this Smollett dude, now he sat up there and lied, because you can't make me believe that this bastard, that this shit really happened to him. First of all, when the police finally get to where you are, which was 30, 40 minutes later, or however long that it took, it was long enough that this fool said he had a noose wrapped around his neck. Okay, well, the police got to you 30 minutes or 40 minutes after the fact. Why do you still have that noose wrapped around your neck? Shouldn't you have taken that off by now? When the cops came to interview you and ask you what was going on and what happened, with this whole situation, all you can come up with is, you were attacked. You had, they put a noose around your neck. You were assaulted, and you didn't want to be videotaped. You told them to turn the video cameras off. Why would you tell them to, to turn the video cameras off? Their little cameras that the police carry on them, things like that. Why would you want them to turn those off or not videotape your statement, that you're giving? Is it because you don't want to be held accountable for something that you said, that you might say something that you might be held accountable for later on? That's what it's like to me. The problem that I am really, really having is with the LGBTQ community trying to change and rearrange things that they should not have any place in. Now, again, nobody thinks that people should be gay bad. Nobody wants, for people to feel out of place or to feel like they're going to be murdered or beat up or hurt because of a sexual preference. Nobody is, I know I'm certainly not saying anything like that. But at the same time, people have a right to feel how they want to feel. Like that Don Lennon dude, on CNN, I believe, he got upset with Kevin Hart because he wants Kevin Hart to be an ally for the gay community. So Kevin Hart apologizing isn't enough. Now, Don said that Kevin didn't apologize at all. Okay, well, let's say he didn't apologize. Okay, well, he apologized now. Why is it so important for you to make him an ally to the gay community? Why does it bother you so much that in his household, he teaches his sons that he prefers for them to marry women instead of men? Why does that bother you so much? Why, as a gay person, does that bother you so much that a heterosexual has a problem with your lifestyle? If that heterosexual isn't attacking you, isn't abusing you, isn't verbally attacking you, isn't physically attacking you, isn't trying to hurt you or kill you, why do you feel the need to make that heterosexual person gay or accept people as being gay? That is their right. That is the heterosexual's right to be or not to be what they choose to be or not to be. How can you inflict your thoughts and, and how you feel off on other people? Just like you don't want people inflicting their thoughts on you about don't be gay, be heterosexual. Being gay is counterproductive. It doesn't, help benefit anything. You have a long list of reasons why heterosexuals can give to say why being gay is the wrong thing to do. So in turn, you turn around and you want to put your thoughts and your feelings off on heterosexuals. Something's wrong with that. It just kind of reminds me, and I'm going off subject a little bit, but it just kind of reminds me of a lot of Latino people who are upset right now because a lot of them are getting shipped off and getting sent home. Trump is shipping their asses up out of here and sending their asses home. But the first thing that I have to encounter whenever I'm dealing with Latino people in the field that I work in, which is the medical field, I'm in nursing. So dealing with that, I have to deal with a lot of large Latino population that take one look at me when I go into the room to assess my patients or my residents or whatever the situation is. Do you speak English, Spanish? This is the first thing that they say to me. Or if I tell them, no, I don't speak Spanish. Well, I need someone to speak, Spanish. Now you don't like being discriminated against. You don't like the discrimination. You don't like people having to tell you that you need to learn how to speak English. You don't like that. You can live in America, raise children and raise a family and never learn how to speak English. So basically what you're doing is saying, I don't want to talk to anybody and I don't want to deal with anybody who cannot, talk Spanish to me. But when an American person comes to you and say, hey, you need to learn how to speak English, or you should have learned how to speak English. You should have learned that. You've been here all this time and you still haven't learned how to, speak English yet. But you can come to me as an American and tell me that you don't feel comfortable with me because I don't speak Spanish. And that's the best, have this double standard. They don't want to be treated a certain way. Please don't treat me this way. Don't talk down to me. Don't make me feel uncomfortable. Don't tell me that my lifestyle is bad. Don't do any of those things. But then turn around and criticize a heterosexual because he wants to tell his children that, hey, you were born a male. I expect for you to marry a female. You were born a female. I expect for you to marry a male. What's wrong with that? What is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that at all. Again, whatever your lifestyle is, it is what it is. No judgment zone here. Not here to judge. Never would do that. You know what I mean? But at the same time, why are you allowed to judge people and to criticize and put people down? Like Terry Crews. He's been in the game. He's been in the business for a long time. He's been on lots of different shows. Everybody Hates Chris, and he's been in lots of movies and things like that. Well, not too long ago, he was touched or grabbed someone in the business, who was a powerful person, grabbed his dick in front of his wife. How fucking disrespectful can you fucking get, y'all? Like, you really grabbed his Terry Crews' dick in front of his wife? Really? Now naturally, everybody's probably looking for, Terry to have a fucked up reaction, because the reality is, had Terry went off on this dude and start pounding his head wide open, the whole gay community would have came out talking about that, Terry is just, gay bashing, and Terry is, hating on gays, and, all that kind of stuff. Had Terry reacted the way he should have reacted, because a real man is gonna be like, take your motherfucking hands off me, punk. I didn't tell you to put your fucking hands on me. You don't fucking put your hands on me. And you gonna do that shit in front of my wife? You gonna do it, period? How fucking disrespectful. That's the problem that I have with the LGBTQ community, is that you give them an inch and then they go all the way left, all the way out with some bizarre type shit. It's like, okay, you're finally being accepted. People are accepting you, and people are keeping their feelings on the inside, because it's not politically correct to say anything negative about gay people and, whatever. So now that you have this acceptance, now you want to push the envelope a little more. So now you want to start grabbing on men's dicks. And you have a lot of people in Hollywood that are really, really invested in making black males effeminate. Really, really invested in that. I heard something the other day about how being macho is stupid, is weird. Like, that I'm paraphrasing, but that's not normal to be overly masculine and to be, extra macho, and to actually be a man with male testosterone. That's not normal. They're saying that that's not normal. I'm like, wow. It's starting, y'all. They're changing things up, trying to rearrange things, trying to make what's right, wrong, what's wrong, right. It's happening. It is happening, because that Smollett dude, his career is just totally over. Because I didn't really know about him, until this whole, situation with him, supposedly being attacked and all that kind of stuff, which was totally a publicity stunt. Anybody with common sense knows that this was a total publicity stunt, and then he says he's going to still do his concert or whatever the hell that he had to do that next night, or that same night that this incident happened, or the next night, or whatever the situation was. But he said that he was going to continue and do the concert. Now, when I first heard about it, I was like, all right, go ahead on. You know what I'm saying? You gonna still represent your concert, and you still gonna handle your business, even though you were attacked. But when I started reading into this whole situation and started seeing this situation for what it really was, I said, oh, okay, this was a publicity stunt. Well, Smollett, or whatever the hell your name is, nice try, but that was an epic fail. I know you was trying to, take one for the team for the LGBTQ community, and you was trying, get more rights, but you epic fail, dude. And whatever respect I might have had for you or would have had for you is gone. I don't have any more respect for you because, again, we got to stop with this trying to change people's minds and trying to change the way people think or feel and to make people feel bad for disagreeing with you. I mean, if there wasn't heterosexual people, then you wouldn't be born. You wouldn't be here, right? I mean, right? And one thing I can never understand is, okay, you're gay. Why in the fuck, if you are a woman and you like other women, you gonna go get a bulldogging bitch, like a bitch that look like a dude? Like, really? I don't. To me, that makes absolutely no sense. Why would you go and go get a man who dresses like a woman or acts like a biatch? You know, talking like a bitch, acting like one, wearing dresses and shit like that. To each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking what you do if that's what you do, but to me, that don't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense. If you're attracted to a man, then wouldn't you want a man? That's, you know, that makes sense to me. Because my thing is, at the end of the day, you're a man. If you are a man, you are a man. And why does the testosterone have to go because you're gay? I mean, you still need to be able to whoop and kick some ass if needed. You still need to be able to knock a motherfucker out if you still need to be able to do that, right? I mean, in my brain, why? Because you put on, you want to put on a dress now all of a sudden you acting all extra girly. That just makes absolutely no sense to me. But that's neither here nor there. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. But my thing is, stop trying to change heterosexual people. And heterosexual people should not accept that. I mean, you have to have a stand at some point in your life. You have to say, okay, you know what? Enough is enough. I mean, we're not going to be bullied. We're not going to be ran over. Just like you don't want to be bullied and you don't want to be ran over or be made to feel uncomfortable. You cannot inflict those same feelings off on other people. You can't do that. That is a serious double standard that has to be stopped. That's totally unacceptable. So Smollett, pussy, whatever, Julie, whatever the fuck his name is, dude, you failed. That was a major fail for the LGBTQ community. You should be embarrassed. I mean, that's a total embarrassment. And your career is over, dude. From this point on, your career is over. You know what I'm saying? Because that was just totally just out of line. Just to go make some more money. You really needed more people to come to your concert, dude. I mean, you really needed that you had to put this out here, that you had to make up some fake ass story. Wow. Family, I'm gonna need y'all to like, share, and subscribe. Press that little bell so you can be notified when I make another video. But I just had to make a little rant about this food. Because, I mean, it's like, dude, please stop. Please. Because you know how many other people are going to come out doing this type of shit? I just hope it ain't no celebrities. No more celebrities. We had enough of the celebrities with this type of stupid ass shit coming out with this publicity stunt type shit. And this type of publicity stunt was just the worst ever. I mean, wow, really? But anyway, like, share, and subscribe, family, to my videos. And I will see you on the next video. I love you and peace out.